It hurts when you put your heart into starting a business and it doesn't work out. It can shake your confidence and make you hesitant to try really going for anything again. Let's do a gentle but honest postmortem so you can move on if you've had a disappointing experience or avoid another one. I'm Laura Sims. I help people choose and start careers that give them meaning, money, and joy. I've had an online business for over a decade. I've helped clients start successful businesses, and I've also talked with hundreds of people who've experimented with starting a business, but it didn't get very far. I'm going to share the top 5 things I repeatedly see go amiss for business owners so you can avoid those things. Number 1, you started the wrong business. You followed your passion, you started a business you thought would be enjoyable for you, but you skip the part where you have to make sure that what you're offering is valuable to others. Or maybe you started a business that served others more than it served you, and it left you broke and burned out. The very best thing you can do as a business owner is start with the foundation of knowing that you are creating something there is a real need for, with a business model that works for you and the context of your life. Until you've done that, there's no marketing, there's no Instagram, there's no brand photo shoot, there's no pick a font, there's nothing until you have picked the right business. So don't skip that part and make sure you get it right. Number 2, you dabbled instead of committing. The biggest culprit I see of this is this I'll just try it out and see how it goes approach. You would never say that about another job you were taking seriously. If you were going to become a doctor or a teacher or an IT specialist, you would never in a million say, I'll just try it and see how it goes. Business requires all in energy and commitment. All in does not mean go fast, go hard, don't sleep, prioritize the business at the expense of everything else. It means being committed for the long haul. You have to pace yourself. But there's a big difference between pacing commitment and dabbling. Number 3, you didn't have a strong transition plan from your job, which probably means you quit too soon. You tried to do too much too fast. You didn't see results fast enough. There was too much pressure on the business and you to succeed. You didn't give yourself enough cushion of money or time for the business to really find its sea legs and get stable. Maybe you even did what I call rubber band quitting, where you have to snap back into the work you were doing before. This is why with all of my clients who are starting a business, well, any career change really, we plan a crossfade. It's this period of fading out of the old job and into the new business, so that this can be a gradual, safe transition where the business is set up for long-term success. Number 4, you didn't develop your business skills. It's not enough to be good at the thing that you do. You have to become skilled at building a business around that thing. So there's the craft of what you do and the business of what you do. And unless you are hiring it all out or working with a partner, you're going to need to develop competency in various business tracks that make the business run. That looks like mission, which is vision, values, leadership, goals, strategy. That looks like business operations, which is systems, hiring, team management, finances. That looks like marketing or advertising, social media, podcast interviews, blogging, SEO, speaking, a referral program. And that looks like sales. What is your process to take people from interested to invested, where a transaction takes place? And yes, then of course, there's the delivery. How do you deliver the product, the service, the experience you promised? That's the craft piece. But if you're only developing that track, you're missing out on a lot of what it takes to make a business successful. And by the way, no one starts knowing how to do all this stuff. You can start simply and learn as you go along. But to maintain consistent revenue, you need consistent systems, messaging, client services, and it takes time to learn this stuff. A big mistake I see folks make is skipping over or avoiding the most immediate work that would make the biggest difference in their business. So developing the insight into what needs your focus and the discipline to put your attention there goes a long way. And if part of you is thinking, systems, marketing, sales, ugh, look, I have found a lot of creativity and joy in all these different areas of the business. When you're doing aligned work, these are all just pieces of a bigger whole, and you can do them in a congruent, authentic way. Number 5, you quit when it got challenging. Ooh, I have heard this from so many clients because they weren't fully confident in their business idea or in their ability to succeed at it. They bailed when it got challenging. I once heard a business coach say that starting a business is signing up for challenges, and I could not agree more. You're going to have to develop the bandwidth, the resilience, the knowledge, skills, mentors, communities to really work through challenges. And the people who last in business are the people who are willing to learn, adapt, and navigate challenges. Just because your business didn't turn out the way you had hoped, it doesn't mean you're doomed to do miserable work. It may be that the employee route is better for this season of your life, or maybe you just need to learn to start the right business. Come see how I'm helping clients figure that out in my free training. I will see you in the free training. Guarantee you're going to learn something new about how to choose the meaningful career that's right for you.